Hey Deku fam!
Welcome back to our channel.
Welcome back!
So the do's and don'ts series is over. I don't know if you saw on our social media, we suggested that we're going to do a Q&A.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your questions via inbox, via Facebook, via Instagram. Everywhere. I think they responded to your story.
Yeah, as well. It was so last minute, but we got a lot of questions through, and we wanted to actually answer all the questions. So now we're on a mission to answer your questions. If you have any more questions, please drop them below, and then we'll try and answer as much as possible.
Yeah, basically, we're just gonna do back-to-back videos this week.
We're ramping up.
We're taking your Q&As and we're doing them one at a time. In the same outfit, so when you see that next video, don't be thinking
we're not gonna pretend to you guys like you know, we did it on Monday, we did it. No,
anybody got time for that?
We're gonna do all of them in one day.
Yeah, literally. So get ready, keep coming back to our channel. We know YouTube might be, you know, you might not get the notification, but keep coming back.
Yeah, be expectant. Refresh
our page. Subscribe to our page. Let's answer your questions. I'm excited.
Let's go.
So the question that we're going to answer in this video is, how do you know when a guy is really pursuing you? Oh my gosh, this one got so many likes on my Instagram as well. I was like, damn, girls got guys pursuing them.
The honest truth, this is my truth, is that you don't actually know.
Yeah, you don't actually know when someone's pursuing you. There's no formula that you can look for and be like, this means he's pursuing me.
And this is because every guy is different. But what girls do is that they actually view it from their past experience. They'll say, oh, in my last relationship, oh, this is how the guy pursued me. Oh, my friend just got in a relationship, this is how her guy pursued me. Or in the movies, this is how Romeo came and took Juliet. Yeah,
everyone's got their own lens of what pursue looks like, right?
But the one thing that you may not have done is ask the question. It's important to ask a question and say, hey, what does this actually mean? See, for us, when we started our relationship, the way I show that I am pursuing is that I'm present and I do stuff. So I'm very much action. So I would buy Annabella her favorite orange juice. When I'm going to the library, I will buy her croissants. I will be thinking about her and showing her with my actions. But for Annabella, her things are words. You need to tell her you like her. You need to tell her you appreciate her. And I wasn't doing any of that.
So even though he was pursuing me so much, from my definition of what pursuit was, he wasn't pursuing me. So the only way to get clarity, because, you know, love languages are different, people are also playing games, there's all of that jazz. So you have to ask questions. Like, you can't just, oh, I assume that we are boyfriend and girlfriend next minute.
Because you could be in a situation, you could be in a situation where like, oh, I think he likes me. You never ask the question. Then 5 years down the line, you're like,
married someone else.
And we're just friends.
Like, that's how you get your heart hurt. Seriously. For me, I was just like, all right, I see you doing all these movements, but talk to me. You know, what are you actually saying here? Like, what are you doing? I know you're giving me all these actions, but what does that mean?
And why are you doing this?
Yes, why are you doing that?
You could just like someone just to like be intimate with them in that moment, just to have sex and dash. But what's the journey? Like, do you actually see this going long term? Why do you like me? How do you come to this conclusion? It's important to ask questions early rather than just being like, oh, it's just nice to have a friend who's always here. That's when you get hurt. Because
in our situation, Gabes really liked me, and I asked him, do you like me? He said yes. I said, okay, you're pursuing me for what? He's like, I don't know, I really like you. Okay, that's good for you, but it's not good for me. Like,
so this doesn't mean that you should be throwing labels out there saying, hey, you know, I want you to be my husband, I want you to be my wife. But I think it's important to actually have a sense of intentionality and to show that you actually see a future with that person and you want to actually take it seriously.
And I think it all stems down to self-worth. Like, are you confident in yourself enough to really ask these confrontational questions that may make things awkward, because he might say, oh, I didn't think that, and it might fizzle out, or he might spread some rumors or whatever it is. But are you confident in yourself enough that you're actually willing to take that for the sake of, you know, protecting and guarding your heart and knowing where this relationship between the two of you is actually going? So first, you sort yourself out, you actually know what you're looking for, and then you feel comfortable asking those questions to the person that's pursuing you, or you think is pursuing you.
Definitely, and maybe even to the guys, if you're pursuing, make it clear that you're pursuing, make it clear that you're actually interested in that one girl.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, it could be actually very confusing if you're talking to a girl, but yet you're talking to every girl. Like, how would that girl know that she's the one that you're really interested in if you're just friends with every female on the campus?
Yeah, and also with guys, like, there's obviously that fear that they may not accept you, so you don't want to be that direct with your intentions. It's very important to do that anyway, because there's a risk of you getting hurt, but
it's better to get hurt early than to get hurt 5 years down the line.
Hope that answered your question. Yes.
Peace.
See ya.